we return home following the Washington Nationals series, and we've made a move. Yes, that's right. Gordon Wilson is going to be making his major league debut here against the Oakland Athletics. This is June 3rd, so you never know. This might be a historic day. We might be looking at a guy who's going to flame out in a couple years. You never know. As far as our other prospects, we may see guys like Medeiros, maybe a Chance Chaney, Adrian Placencia, Mackenzie Ruiz. Some of these other guys, a lot of these other dudes, they're just not quite ready, or they're not close enough to being MLB caliber. But Wilson really is, and he kind of has been since when we first drafted him last All-Star break. Pretty balanced across the board, good contact, decent power, solid vision, solid enough fielding. Not fast, but I wouldn't expect that from a guy who plays first, second, and third, and is kind of, what, 220 pounds? A strikeout in his first plate appearance, and unfortunately he's going to fly out in his second, though it could have blooped down had Geloff not made the running catch. Now, he will be playing probably second base for the most part for our team. Not really sure if he'll play third. I don't think he's quite ready to play third, but we shall see. And he's going to get his first base hit off a sinker from Paul Blackburn into left field for his first major league hit of his career. About time to shake that one off, because listen, some guys, it takes them forever to get their first hit. Some guys, they only play but so long, a couple games, and then you never see them again at the majors. So cherish this moment while you can. Our current first baseman, Nolan Shoniel, is going to at least hold that baseball for safe keeping. Nonetheless, back to the ball game. Bocieri smacks this one deep to right field, but it is going to find a glove. And through 7, we are down 3-0 now. Down 3-2, bases loaded for the rookie. Can he get his second hit and give us the lead? Possibly. Ground ball up the middle. Geloff, is unfortunately going to field this one and throw the first, and we will not get the lead. Hell, we won't even tie it. Christian Robinson having a good game. 2 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. Diving attempt by Wilson. Rolls into Adele's glove. Throw to the plate. Not going to be in time, but close enough. And unfortunately, we're going to lose this one 7-2. We jump back into the second game of this matchup between the Athletics and the Angels, and Wilson will find himself at the plate. Ground ball to second, throw to first. Unfortunately, he'll be doubled off, and honestly, what ends up being a terrible game. Wait, he may be able to turn that around. 0 for 3 today, grounded out in the 7th. And, takes a slider for strike 1. Smacks one into right field, and damn it, it doesn't look like he's going to get a hit, but he may get one in extras. Strikeout, ground out, and unfortunately we end up losing this one in 10, 6-4. So jump back into the next one. He'll now be batting number 7 with Patrick Sandoval on the mound. First plate appearance for Wilson, similar to his first MLB appearance. And he is going to take a curveball deep to left field, take a picture, put it on your Twitter, your Instagram, wherever you got to put it. And that is his first major league home run. He is 400 and like 30 away from the lead as an Angel. Of course, he has to play long enough to even remotely reach that point. As you know, the all-time Angels leader, Mike Trout, will be back in several weeks. Rumor is he'll be back in July, but hell, if he's hitting like this, or if he can hit more of these in his absence, we might be able to hold Trout off for a little while. I'm kidding. We want Trout back as soon as possible so that hopefully we can make a run towards the postseason. But for the time being, his teammates are going to dap him up. His manager will as well. And his second plate appearance, he'll smack one in the center field. He'll get down for a single. He is 2 for 2 so far. His first multi-hit ball game. He's actually driven in 3 runs, so you know he's becoming a run machine. Another hit, this time past the shortstop in the left field. It's 3 for 3. We're down 4-3 here in the 6th. As a matter of fact, he's the youngest player in Angels history to have a 3-hit ball game. And we'll be facing Kyle Mueller here in the 6th inning. Rengifo hits lefties particularly well, and he's going to slap this one into left field. Runner coming around third to score. The throw to the plate, it's going to be in time. He is sniped out by a left fielder. Moniak, I don't blame you for running, but Christian Robertson does have a decent arm, man. The throw, as you can see here, right on the money. No wasted motion. Bocieri, unfortunately, is going to ground out to first for the final out of the 6th. The youngest player with a 4-hit ball game in Angels history? Who do you really think it is? Let's be honest. Kind of obvious, ain't it? All right, top of the 9th. 4th plate appearance, and unfortunately, Wilson hits it in the foul territory. It's going to be caught, so he won't have a 4-hit ball game, but he's still got plenty of time to actually get that record. Trout did that at the age of 20, so he's got 2 years. Ryan noted the player of the game, 2 RBIs with a double, 2 hits, and we jump into our first matchup against the Dodgers here in 2025. Shohei Ohtani is not going to pitch in this one, but he will be pitching in the next ball game. Unless I've read the lineup cards wrong, he will be hitting at DH, and I'm absolutely wrong. Shohei Ohtani absolutely destroying baseball. 9-1 record, 3.03 ERA, a 1.06 whip, striking out 30% of batters and walking less than 10% of them. They are the #1 team in all of baseball by win-loss record, and it is understandable. Funny thing is, I kind of wish I had actually lowered Ohtani's contract to what he's actually making and not what his AAB is. Nonetheless, doesn't matter. Anyway, here's our lineup. Adele Madrigal, Sean Ward, Wilson batting now 5, playing first base today. Moniak, Rengifo, Ohapi, and Soto playing shortstop. As Sean will ground it to shortstop the first, and they'll get out of the first inning without a run. We are still under 500, though, which really shouldn't be too surprising, given that we're without Mike Trout. Lamont Wade comes over from San Francisco to LA as their center fielder. Andy Ibanez is now their second baseman, and Miguel Rojas is playing shortstop. They are the #1 team in on-base percentage in the National League and in baseball. And that will get lowered a bit by the strikeout by Wade. Freeman smacks one right up the middle, as he'll be the first base runner as we finally face Shohei Ohtani. Strike #1. High fastball. The numbers offensively for Ohtani. I mean, are we really surprised by this? We know what he did for 7 years with us. Swing. Actually, they'll call it a swing. Strike #2. 1-2 count. Chopper up the middle of Rengifo. Rengifo to short. And that'll be the final out, so Ohtani won't get a hit against us. Ward swings and misses at a slurve. Damn near in the dirt. 4 strike him out, throw him out. Take a look at that again, and oh my God, that is worse than a Little League swing. Come on, get it together. Wilson batting .360 as former Angel faces current new Angel, and he's going to smack one right up the middle. Hopefully we see plenty more of those from both Wilson on Ohtani and just in general from Wilson as a whole. He has creeped up to .370 hitting. Rengifo, chopper to short, over to second, and unfortunately, Wilson's will not cross the plate. Ohapi, strike #3. What else? A slurve. Another Angels hitter striking out. And strike out again here in the 4th. Strike him out, throw him out. I'm surprised the catcher is having a hard time with these pitches. Another strikeout. It's what, 5, 6? I've forgotten. And then we hit Ohtani. Not intentionally. I don't get down like that. Max Kepler at the plate as Ohtani now steals second. And you know what? Understandably, he would steal second. 6th stolen base of the year. Ground ball to Soto. Runner at third is going to score. And Soto, you should have just ate that. Just don't bother. You're in the 5th. Strikeout. What else? A slurve again. Angels just can't seem to catch up to any of these pitches, and they're swinging now at bad ones out of desperation. Another slurve in the dirt here in the 6th. Man, can we at least get another hit? Sean, strike #3. Split finger fastball. Ward, swing and a miss on a slurve. What is going on here? The Angels' offense is looking absolutely outmatched. Cutter by strikeout. Ohtani is still out there. Not much of a break, but I mean, geez, just tied him up in knots. Moniak desperately swinging at a pitch that ended up being in Will Smith's glove. And another strikeout here in the 9th inning. Oh, and you know what? Ohtani absolutely obliterated us with 14 strikeouts, earning this shutout. He goes to 10-1. The series is tied at 1 apiece. We surprisingly got a hit. We could not hit anything. And, of course, the run scores via an error. He goes 9 strong innings, giving up a single hit, not walking anybody, striking out 14 of the 27 men he faced. Or 28, really. We jump back into Wilson, playing exclusively fly ball in the right field, and he'll get a base hit. He got the team's only hit in the second game of this one. Hopefully the rest of the offense actually brings a bat and not a toothpick to the batter's box. Adele won't need to bother about that, as he'll end up on first base. Runners at first and second for the number 2 batter, Magical. He'll slap this one in the left field. It's going to bounce down. Wilson coming around to score. He will be safe. Ball game tied at 1 apiece. Could have used some of that offense yesterday, but it is what it is. Wilson up to 367, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and about 12 plate appearances. Ground balls short, second to first. And here in the 7th, we are somehow retaining this lead. Jump ahead to the 9th inning. Wilson, 2 runners on, nobody out, facing the psycho Joe Kelly. Ground ball to short, over to second, and damn it, he grounds into a double play again. I mean, at least it doesn't end the inning. Hopefully we're able to eke this one out. Up 3-1. Score another run, it's 4-1. And Stevenson is going to get out of this with the save. So we take the series, 2 out of 3 games in this series, 4-1. 10 hits for us, 8 for them. Canning has a pretty good pitching game. Jordan Adams is now off the injured list, and he actually was on the Major League roster, so he will stay where he is. And I'm actually looking to make a trade. I know I don't make too many trades. Zach Plesac, I'm going to trade him for Ty Floyd, this young pitcher, because listen, Plesac doesn't strike guys out, and Floyd at least has the opportunity to do so. He's, hell, a better K/9 guy right now than Plesac ever has been, or at least hasn't been this year. Let's put it that way. I do like his pitch mix, and we will call up Chase Chaney. Chase Chaney will slide right in the number 2 spot until an off day where we'll reshuffle things. We will now take on the Kansas City Royals with 37-32. Wilson, second on the Angels team in OPS, though. Let's be honest. How many at-bats has he really had? Check swing. And, oh, that was a strike? Wait, was that a swinging strike? Oh, nope, he was struck out looking. Fine, I can live with that, because if they called that a check swing, I would break my PS5. Slider, going to get hit in the left field as we are up 3-0 as Wilson gets yet another hit. He is on base safely for Mr. Joe Adele. He hit a triple earlier and score off it. He has 11 home runs and 40 RBIs. I think he might make the All-Star game. It is completely plausible here. Fly ball in the right field. Actually, it's just in the gap, a liner. And Wilson is going to hustle all the way from first to score. It is now 5-0 Angels. Adele, 20th double of the season. He very well might go 20 homers and 40 doubles this season. What about, I don't know, 80 ribbies? I think that's a pretty good, that'd be a damn good season for him to be, if we're being real. Fly ball to right field, running all the way back at the wall. No, it's just going to be a long fly ball as Wilson unable to get his 3rd home run. And damn it, that ground in the double play, well, it's not a double play, but it's a ground to short and through 8. Honestly, I really shouldn't be too mad, as we end up winning this one 11-1. Neto, the player of the game, 3 for 5 with a homer and a double, as we will move Ty Floyd into the, well, the number. We'll move him into the rotation at AA, and we'll also get a look at him in his AA debut for us. He did play with the Reds, but yeah, let's be honest, I don't remember the numbers. Nonetheless, he gives up his first base hit here in the 2nd, and I'm not going to pronounce that name. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and I'm not going to lie, I forgot the buttons. I forgot the buttons to throw to first, I don't do a ton of player lock in pitcher, and I forgot I changed it to the fielding view, so it was natural for me to press circle or X. I don't know, just throw into a base. It is what it is. It is an error. It won't cost us a run, though, as Floyd will go back out there. Strike number 3, 94-mile-an-hour fastball. He does have a fastball, a changeup, a curveball, and a slider. And what do you know? Damn near the same thing happened again. This time I at least throw it to third. You know, got to give the third baseman some play. I don't think he's had too many balls hit his way. Listen, I'm just doing what I need to do for my team, and he'll get a strikeout to end the 4th inning. Sanger. Check swing, not going to matter. They're going to call them on strikes on the 84-mile-an-hour slider. Olmstead, suffers a similar fate this time on the curveball. Again, I do like his pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, curveball, and a slider. And curveball going to hit back up the middle. I think that's only like the 2nd time he's given up a hit, but he does have the lead, despite having 2 errors to his credit. Jonah Bride hits this one deep to left field, but it will be caught. So through 6, he'll remain unscathed run-wise. Roby hits this one to left field, and he makes the catch in left field again. Good. I wish I remembered who that was in left field when I recorded this. It is what it is. Ground ball up the middle. Sepulveda over to first. Wow, great diving stop by the Rocket City Trash Pandas. That is Rodriguez. Jose Rodriguez. Jeez Louise. Ground ball to second. Through 7, he has not given up a single run, despite basically giving his team 2 base runners. Change up on the outside corner. He might go a complete game. 86th pitch from Floyd is going to be a ball hit low enough to be a low liner, but rolls all the way to the wall. They'll throw it back in time, and he'll have a runner in scoring position. The manager says, all right, young man, you are done. I think he played a pretty good game. Will the lead hold up? It freaking won't. Jeez Louise. Damn bullpen kills me. Blown save by even Armstrong. And then Mackenzie Ruiz. Actually, Mackenzie Ruiz didn't do anything wrong. Nope, he gave up a run, but it's not counted against him. We'll see Chase Chaney's debut in the next episode.